Good evening, guys. Welcome back. If you're new here, my name is Lynn, and welcome to my channel for the love of scents. So today I'm gonna show you my Chanel Chance collection. So Chance is one of my favorite line in the Chanel house, and I have 5 bottles and 1 decant. So Chanel Fashion House was founded in 1910. I'm just gonna give you a very short background regarding the house Chanel. So they were founded in 1910 by Gabrielle Chanel, also called Coco by her friends, and she revolutionized the fashion world. So she started designing pants for women at that time until her death in 1971. And their first perfume was Chanel Number 5, introduced in 1921. It was created by Ernest Beau, but since 1978, the in-house perfumer has become Jack Polge. So there's only a few house that has an in-house perfumer. Chanel has one, and then another one is Dior. The other designer house like Prada, like Givenchy, and other designer house, they don't have an in-house perfumer. They just ask a perfumer to create a perfume for them, but they don't really have their own perfumer. And Chanel also has 135 perfumes in their collection. They have a lot of line. So they have this one, the Chance. They have the Coco line. They have the more expensive high-end line, and then they also have the Gabrielle series, and they have the men's designer as well. So I'm gonna show you my Chance collection, and let's start with the original Chance. So I have the EDP, and I have the EDT. Okay. So the EDP, so this has the gold atomizer with the gold rings around it. I don't have the cup because I got this as a tester. So when you have a tester, all the notes are here in the back. And this was the category is a chypre floral. So chypre meaning it has either a patchouli or an oak moss. So it has kind of like a soil or like something that grows on the ground. That chypre floral category. This was launched in 2005 and was created by their in-house perfumer Jack Folge. And the top notes pink pepper, mid notes are jasmine and iris, and the base of patchouli, musk, and vanilla. So the Chance line has the prominent notes pink pepper in both of this, but this one is very prominent pink pepper at the top, and then there is some florals with the jasmine and iris, so a little bit powdery, and then it becomes musky dry down. The base has patchouli, so you can detect the patchouli there in the dry down, but it's not that strong and it's not that prominent. It is a spicy, fresh floral with a musky dry down. It could be a signature scent, meaning you can use this throughout the year, but this is not a blind buy safe, so I recommend you try this first, because some people, they don't like the pink pepper, they don't like the spicy opening. So I suggest you test this first before you buy. This is a very classic, elegant scent. And me, on my nose, I don't smell any vintage vibe, and unlike the number 5 and some perfumes of Chanel, this one, for me, I don't smell any vintage vibe, and it has the typical Chanel DNA. It could lean a little bit masculine because of the it's very musky in the dry down. It's very musky in the dry down. So that's why it can lean a little bit masculine. So that's why some people doesn't like this, because it's very musky and it's very spicy, very peppery. But for me, I like this. The longevity is good on me. It's about 6 to 8 hours. Usually Chanel perfume doesn't last on me, but this one lasts a bit longer. About 6 hours I'll get. And if I'm lucky, I didn't move much, I'm just staying in the office, then it lasts me 8 hours. Now the EDT, actually the EDT came out first in 2003. Same category, same perfumer, but the notes are a little bit different. The top notes here has patchouli in the top, pink pepper again, but this time it has pineapple and hyacinth and iris. Mid notes lemon, jasmine, and rose. Base notes patchouli, musk, vetiver. It has vanilla. So the difference is that this is lighter and fresher and fruitier because of the pineapple. The pineapple here is very prominent, and it is scaled down on the pink pepper. So the top is more pineapple, more fruity than the EDP, and it's also fresher. And even though it has patchouli on the top and the dry down, I detect less patchouli here than the EDP. Now, because this is lighter and fresher, the longevity is a little bit less. It lasts me about 5 hours compared here 6 hours, but still better than the other Chanel that I have tried. So this is I within the two, I like them both. I like them both, but I prepare the EDT better because it's more fresher, fruitier. But I like them both. So both of them has to be tested first. If you want to try it, don't blind buy this. Test this first. And this also doesn't have any vintage vibe on me. I don't smell any vintage one. This can also be a good signature scent, though it is it will be better in spring and summer, though you can still wear this any time of the year, day or night. And then we'll go to so these are the original Chance. We'll go to the Fraiche, the Chance Fresh. So same category, Chypre Floral was launched in 2007, same perfumer. And the top notes here are lemon, cedar, and citron. Mid notes water, hyacinth, pink pepper, and jasmine. Base notes patchouli, white musk, vetiver, thick wood, iris, and amber. So this is their citrus scent. This is the citrus scent of the Chance. So very citrusy, very lemony on the top, very fresh, very light. It's airy and watery, and it has a very powdery. It's powdery and musky dry down. So this is also a very classy and elegant perfume. This is classier. It's a classier Fraiche compared to D&G, the light blue. I prefer this better than the light blue because it's more, it's classier than the light blue. And it also lasts longer than the light blue. On me, this lasts 4 hours. So for a Fraiche, that's a good, longevity, 4 hours, pushing it to 5 hours compared to another fresh perfume. This is also very good for spring and summer. This I won't consider as a signature scent because it has a coldness on it. So I don't recommend it, using in winter or fall. And it's very refreshing to use in spring and summer, especially summer. So, but it depends on you. You can wear whatever you want, but this is just my opinion and my suggestion. And I also enjoyed this very much. This is the perfume that when I run out of, I'm gonna purchase. So this is my Chance of Fraiche. Then we go to the pink juice. So this is, I forgot to mention, this is a UD Twilight formulation because it has the silver ring. So the EDP usually has gold. The silver has silver. The EDT has silver, and the cup is also uh, it's not opaque like the one. I don't have the cup here, I cannot show you, but usually the EDP has gold cup and this has the transparent cup. So this is also an EDT formulation. Now with the Tendre, Channel Chance Tendre, it has the pink juice. I have the EDT, and this is also this is considered as a floral fruity because it doesn't have patchouli. So it's not chypre. It was launched in 2010. Same perfumer. This one, the top notes are quince and grapefruit. Mid notes hyacinth and jasmine. Base are musk, iris, Virginia cedar, and amber. So this is very tart and sour in the opening because of the grapefruit and the quince. But it lasts for about 30 seconds. And then it is replaced by the florals, especially the jasmine. Then it also becomes musky. It becomes musky in the dry down. So this is very fresh and very fruity. And the smell is really the color. It's a pink. You can envision this as a pink perfume. It's very girly. It's very feminine. Very light, very fresh. This is good for younger girls. You know how the chance is can be for maybe 25 years old and above. This could be worn by girls 18 years old to about early 20s. This is like a girly perfume. And I worn this and I got compliments. I forgot to mention that I got compliments too from the other chance, but this one I got a lot of compliments. I know I'm not in the 20s. I'm actually older than that, but I still enjoy wearing this. But I don't wear it that much. As you can see, I have a small dent because I find this juvenile or good for younger girls. I might give this to my daughter. This also longevity is about moderate, 3 to 4 hours, and the silage is moderate. So the other chance, I forgot to mention, the projection in the silage is moderate, right? People can smell in the first 2 hours and then it becomes a skin scent. So with Chanel, with the Chance series, you have to respray it. You have to bring it to your work, or you have to put it in a small decant, a small bottle, and so you can spray it throughout the day. So this is 4 hours longevity on me, 4 to 5 hours. It's a very nice fresh scent. Now the EDP, I don't have the EDP because the EDP was launched in 2019, 9 years later, and I only have a decant. So I actually have this first, the EDP, before I bought the bottle. So this has a different note. The top notes is also quince and grapefruit, but then the mid notes has rose and jasmine. Base note is white musk. So this is less fruity and more floral, and it's more musky in the dry down. A little bit longer in longevity, about 5 to 6 hours, and a little bit more silage and projection, but not too much. Basically, it's almost the same projection and silage, but a little bit longer, 5 hours. And this is while the EDT is lighter and fresher, this is denser because it has less sourness, less fruits, more on florals and musk. Because of that too, it's less. Sorry, I forgot to. I'm mistaken. This is less in projection than the EDT because it is denser. So the EDT, it projects more, but the EDP lasts longer. But it's also a nice scent. So for me, I prefer the EDT. Same as with the Chance, original Chance, I prefer the EDT. With the Tendre, I prefer the EDT as well as the EDP. Though I'm almost done with my decan, I don't think I will buy a bottle. So this is a 10 ml decan. I don't think I will buy a bottle once I finish this small. Maybe another 1 ml left. I'm happy with the EDT. Now the last one is the Chanel Chance Vive. So this is also in like a pink juice, but lighter than the Tendre. And this is considered as a floral woody mask and was launched in 2015. And same perfumer. The top notes here are blood orange, grapefruit, and citruses. Mid notes jasmine and white musk. Base notes vetiver, cedar, and iris. So for me, this is the combination of the Tendre and the Fraiche. Basically, you just mix the scent together. You spray one spray of this and you spray one spray of Tendre, you get the Vive. So because it's very citrusy and fruity. So this is how you will describe this scent. It's citrusy and fruity, and it's also has a musky dry down. So all of this Chance, it has the same dry down. It's very musky. The only difference is the original Chance, the orange juice, it has a patchouli. So it gives you some earthy scent as well. So the patchouli, for those of you who not familiar with the notes, patchouli gives like a soil smell. It's like a soil. It's like an earthy smell. So usually they add it to perfume to make it last longer. So that's why the Chance out of this, the original Chance, the orange is the one that lasts longer than the other one because of the patchouli. But the negative side about patchouli is that some people doesn't like the smell of patchouli. So some people are sensitive to the smell. But for those people who are not, not into notes structure, they wouldn't recognize it, right? So they just want to smell it because it smells good. But for those people who are very knows about the notes, most of them, they don't like the patchouli. For me, there are some patchouli that I don't like, especially the patchouli in Angel. So the patchouli in Angel, aside from being earthy, it smells like BO. It smells like stinky. So that patchouli I don't like. But the patchouli that is very minty, there are patchouli that is minty, that is mild. The patchouli here is not offensive. I like the patchouli in here. So that's why I like this scent. So that's the only difference. But all of them has a musky dry down. And I like all of them. Actually, I couldn't even recommend to you which one to buy. If you can afford it, buy all the Chance line because they're all good. This is Chanel, right? Whenever you wear this, you feel classy, you feel elegant, you're wearing Chanel. The only thing is that it has a moderate longevity. I wouldn't say it's poor because it's there in the middle. It's about 4 to 6 hours in general. So it has moderate longevity, but it's very pricey. It's very expensive. You wouldn't find this cheaper in any other store. You have to pay full price for this. You have to go to the big store like the Chanel boutique or Nordstrom or Holtz and Saks. So, and for us here in Canada, some big branches of Shoppers Drug Mart, they have Chanel, but not all. So you cannot get this for less than retail price. So that's the only bummer. That's the only thing you have to consider in Chanel. So you have to spend retail price for this. But otherwise, it's a good scent, and its price is okay, but the longevity doesn't, doesn't is not the price doesn't worth it compared to the longevity. But it's a nice scent. So would I recommend you to buy it? Yeah, if you can afford it, buy it. It's, it's nice to have at least one or two Chanel perfumes with you. But if really you have to buy only one, I recommend just the Chance, the original Chance, the Eau de Toilette. So if you only have to buy one Chance, you can buy either the Eau de Toilette or the Eau de Parfum Chance. But I suggest the Eau de Toilette. So thank you guys for watching, and if you have the Chance series, the Chance line, what is your favorite? And if you planning to buy a bottle, what would you want to buy? So please comment down below, and thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next video. Thank you. Bye bye.